as a token and as a commemorative item for this grand affair. And incidentally, all of you come today to join. You know, many of you still today, even as we sit here, still don't know each other. Some of us haven't gotten to know. There's families that have disintegrated, moved off in different directions. We're getting back together. This is an opportune time to meet a lot of people that you've heard about before. But to commemorate this day, we have something for Aunt Susan. I'd like her to step up here, please. Look at the way she's walking. She thinks she's won a bingo prize. You know what she said? I should tell them they're all you're full of baloney. This is the plaque, and I'm going to you'll get a chance to look at it later on. Aunt Susan, this plaque has, first of all, the emblem on the t-shirts that we all have today. The family reunion, August 18th, 1990, Keenan Bradley. And if you hold it up to the mirror, it'll say Bradley Keenan. It says 63 years in America, and it's just about 63 years ago when the first Bradley stepped ashore, and soon followed by Keenan's. And this is for Susan Bradley, in quotes, Keenan. And it's a little Irish poem called Darling of My Heart, Cushla Macri. Dear Erin, how sweetly thy green bosom rises, an emerald set in the ring of the sea. Each blade of thy meadows my faithful heart prizes, thou queen of the west, the world's Cushla Macri. And that's a token of today's event. For Aunt Susan, we'd like Betty to step up. And Betty, representing both Aunt Mary, who we know you can get a hold of, and your mother, Aunt Agnes, we have similar plaques commemorating this day. We hope you get that to your mother, and if you would kindly get that to Aunt Mary, if you can, okay? Fine? All right? And that's all for me. I'm going to turn to Aunt Susan. You said you had about a half-hour speech.
Speechless now.
Wait a second. Hey, did anyone ever hear that? Listen to that again. Listen to that. She said she's speechless. You ever hear that? Say it again. Oh, now there's bad news. You saw the picture? Listen, that was not my idea. That's the committee. In fact, his father, Pat, her son, came up with this plaque. And they felt kind of guilty about all the money they collected. They said, hey, we got to do something. You know, one more point. You brought your own bottle, you brought your own beer, you brought your own cheers, you brought your own sports equipment. As I said, we would have been in a parking lot somewhere, word for Pat McCormick. Where the hell did the money go? Here's the plaques. Thank you very much. Someone else?
A lot of work to get to that. Now he's got to go back home with Mary. I hope a couple of kids are going to stay overnight. But again, just to reiterate, thank everybody for coming out. And it was a great day, and we'd certainly like to do it again. I don't know just how soon we could pull it off. If anybody's interested in heading up the committee, let us know. Okay, I would certainly work with you on it, and I know the Kathy and Joe and Jerry and Danny would be supportive and helping to put it together. We got everybody's name and address and a lot of the information that's needed, so it really wouldn't be all that difficult the second trip around. So if anybody's interested, maybe not next year, possibly the year after, or whatever. But we really like to do it again. It was a great day. And incidentally, as Jim mentioned, there's a lot of us here. We really don't know each other that well. So don't hesitate to go up and don't be embarrassed to say you don't know someone. Okay, that was the whole idea to get us together. So I know myself, I'm sneaking around looking at people's name tags to see who's like, Okay, so it was a great day. But the last thing I want to say is, again, with the family tree. If you're not on that family tree, there's Joe. You know Joe Jr. Day? Put your hands up, Joe. The forms are fill out, and we like to really put that thing together nicely.
as my brother Jim said before, my father was a poet of sorts. And I've collected all the known copies of the poems that I was able to acquire. And we printed out copies. Anybody on any side of the family that may want a copy of these poems, they're local poems that deal with Mount Beacon, everyday affairs. They're available over here. I have copies, I hope, for everybody. So if you want a copy of the poems, they're letters in verse. They're just like everyday letters people wrote to, my father wrote to different people. So if you want a copy, they're available.
Okay, then just enjoy the rest of the evening. Good. Thanks very much.